It has been ages. Good evening, everyone. It is the official pre-stream. Let's lower the music a little bit. So let me start out with saying welcome to everyone. Welcome to this new year, and I hope you had a great holiday, Christmas, whatever New Year you celebrate. I hope it was nice. Happy Fridays are back to normal. Thanks, Jaco. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've missed the live streaming and the videos, but I also really needed to take a little bit of time off because I kind of overworked myself at the end of the year. So that was good. I did lots of nothing. Let's see who's here. Nigel Young was first, wishing us a great Christmas and New Year. And he hopes to do a lot of nice builds in 2025. Or maybe we'll do those together here on the channel. I think my microphone needs to be a little bit higher there. And, Jaco says the same. All the best for 2025. Absolutely. With or without pink LEDs. Sure. Okay. So now I wonder, is this in screen? No, it's not. Oh, so here I rearranged parts of my office and I cleaned up a lot. You can't see it, but it's okay. But the tube of my hot air station is now over there, but it's just out of screen. Quindor is now probably busy replying to my Dig Quad rebooting issue. I was not. I was eating. But RA Premium, do you happen to have Habitat or Home Assistant? And if so, try clearing the MDNS field in, how do you call it? In WLED. Let's see, I need to refresh the page and then link you something. My WLED controller crashes every XX minutes. This is a new article. Here you go. See if that helps. Okay. Blah blah blah. ESP32 had to reflash. Yeah. Okay. And like Philip said, does anyone feel it's been ages? It has been. It's been over a month, I think. But we're back, and well, we're not going to do LED content today, but there is lots of stuff coming, as always. Everyone needs some CEO-approved time off. Thanks, Philip. I do appreciate that. John Koester is here. Although I grew more ends, it seems. That's okay. Did you get the ultimate desk project finished over Christmas? No, I did not. Sorry to disappoint. Hope you enjoyed time off, but sometimes it's hard to know when to stop. Yeah, exactly. Well, at the end of the year, there were 2 big releases, and I really worked myself into the ground getting those out. And then I just had to stop for a little bit. So, it's okay. So we're back, and we're going to slowly ramp up again this year with other content. I hope to do some Quinergy stuff soon. And there will be server content stuff, because I want to build a new cluster, which actually today's project is tied together with that. So I want to build a new 3-node Proxmox cluster using new hardware and etc. Because my old server we also built on the channel is now 5 years old. So that hardware, after 5 years of running 24/7, you can wait for it to break. That's fine. But I'd rather be more proactive about it, and it's fun to play with new hardware. So we'll be doing some stuff around that in the next few months, I hope. I have the new hardware in now, so that's good. But this is kind of a prelude to that, where we're going to take a motherboard I've been using to test with, and it's going to build a little mini PC with it. It's probably not going to fit, though. But we'll see. Let's see. How are you finding the new soldering iron tip cleaner brush? Well, actually, so I think we're talking about this one. Oh, wire stuck. Let's see. Are we talking about this guy? This one here? I installed that 3 days ago, and I have not soldered with it yet. So that was part of the upgrades and changes and things like that. So it's on there now, but I haven't used it yet. So I don't know. I can't say. Is my audio delayed? Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, that's the correct place, at least, RA Premium, or Rolf. But check out that article I linked and see if that already helps. Who knows? Maybe we already solved your problem in the first 5 minutes of the live stream. Hey there, Johnny Bergdahl is here. Happy Pink New Year's to you, Johnny. Goed avond, Boel. What? Oh, Dutch Towers. Okay, yeah. Sorry, it didn't land there. How was you guys' New Year's? And while we do that, we'll take a look at my drinks for today, because my premium drink supplier has done it again, and it's actually a she. She got me some really interesting drinks again. She got me Fanta. Well, it's 0 sugar. But it's Sandia. I think, I already had one of these before, because she got me multiple. And it was watermelon. It was really good. So we got one of those. And we have a 0 sugar frambuesa. Well, I mean, we can imagine what that is. Pizza flavored Fanta. Well, no, I think, it's watermelon, and framboos in Dutch is raspberry, I believe. So, yeah, I'll start with this one. No, I'll start with this one, because I already know this one. Okay, so. Hey there from New Zealand. That is on the other side of the earth. Is Sandia the name of the girl on the can? No, I think this is linked... Oh, wait. I think this is linked to Beetlejuice. And she is one of the main actresses in the Beetlejuice movie, the new one. So. That's a lot of sugar. No. It's 0 sugar. No sugar. Well, almost no sugar. Fanta Zero doesn't mean no sugar. It means very little sugar. So if you look here, you can see it's like 0.2 or 0.7. That's okay. That's fine for me. No, I'm not going to say it 2 more times. Sorry, John. What are we making today? We're building a ultra mini PC of parts that absolutely do not go together and most likely will not fit. Wow. The smell is potent. Oh, okay. Oh, it's fizzy. Oh, yeah. I can I have something like that. Let me get something. Hold on. I was going to say, this tastes familiar, but I have bottles of this stuff. I don't have cans, but I have bottles of the raspberry taste, they call it here in the Netherlands. It's also not going to say the name, themed, I guess. But yeah, I think it's the same thing. Probably. Okay, cool. Well, anyway, I like that taste. That's why I have bottles of it. So that's nice. All about the smells. Nah, they have okay taste. Happy New Year's from Montreal, Canada. Happy New Year to you, Dan Bell. Stream hiccups? Wait, what? What? Oh, it's only Philip. Damn it. Simon says Home Assistant. Nice name there. When it's possible to send a smell over the internet. Yeah, I don't know if we should go there. I mean... Catherine O'Hara. Okay. Well, I think it's the same as on the can, right? No, it's a different one. Yeah, it's a character from the movie. Yeah. MSX Droid is here. Nice. It's fun to see you guys again all in the new year. Greetings from Warsaw, Poland, says Tomas Orzwowski. Sorry. Am I a bit bright? Yeah. Well, currently we're drinking raspberry, but then the, I guess, Italian or Spanish variant. And then it's called From Brusa. So, yeah. I don't know. The mini PC is kind of a side project because I like building PCs. And it's using a motherboard and other hardware, or mostly motherboard, I used to do a lot of testing. And in the new house we're building, I've announced that using a community post and on the Discord server. I'm going to use need multiple PCs anyway. So it's like, okay, since I'm going to use 3 other motherboards for the server cluster, maybe use this one for a nice little workstation. And, well, that's what we're going to build. Must have a ton of secrets to share. Whoa, maybe I'll talk about some of the things that are going on. I currently have like, I don't know, a few $100 of prototypes that are in the mill. I cleaned up my desk, so I don't think I can actually show you prototypes. Well, we'll get to that when we get to that. You know. Raspberry, yuck. I like it. Generate cluster, Kubernetes. No, Proxmox. It's more for home automation and things surrounding that. So, data. It's also a lot of data storage. YouTube has a new message for you all. Creators adopting live automated mid-rolls, ads, saw on average over 20% uplift in in-stream ad revenue per hour. I'm glad I know this. Dismiss. Bye-bye. Greetings from the part of Los Angeles County that is not on fire. Oh, I read a little bit about that. That really sucks, man. I hope, everyone's doing okay. Over here in the Netherlands, it's actually freezing outside, and we have some snow now and then. I really like snow, especially when it's just snowed. Walking outside a little bit, everything's so quiet and damp and nice and white, and I don't know. And then, 1 or 2 days later, it turns into giant slush, and yeah. The secret of the day is Quinder actually cleaned up his room. It was needed. It was very, very much needed. Especially after the November, December crunch, I guess I should call it. Oh, you love Unreal. Yeah, I'm more of a ZFS kind of guy. I guess it also has to do with my history in storage. And also, performance a little bit. I understand the Unraid proposition, but I don't mind buying all the hardware that it's going to be like for 5 or whatever years. So I don't need expandable disk storage. So, in that regard. Are the rivers frozen yet? Nah, not that much, I think. Yeah, they do the Elfstedentocht, so the 11-city trip over the ice. But I don't know if that's going to happen. Received the Oxmoor 5050 RGB CCT strip today to pair with an AN Penta Plus. Not sure where to install them yet, but we'll worry about that later. That's the attitude. Where did he put 50,000 meters of cable? What? I don't have 50,000 meters of cable. Well, I have like a few kilometers. That's in the house. It's a funny thing. During the build of this house, at some point the construction advisor came out because there was a problem, and they were like, "Okay, sir, there are so many PVC pipes here to run cable that the concrete, there's no concrete that will get through there anymore. You cannot make a wall of pipes." I was like, yes, that would be a problem. So we bought a giant steel H-beam and put the pipes in there. And, we'll see what happens with the new house. 28 years ago already. I still remember it, but I guess that's dating me, so, Push a button on this camera. There. Right, so we're at 2118. So let's get started a little bit. Load-bearing PVC. It's not a thing. It should be. Okay. What's wrong with the current house? We can talk about that a little bit. So the current house was designed by me 10 years ago. And it was designed with the current needs at that moment. Where I was working 90 to 100% of the time away from home. I would be at clients for my job. There was no YouTube, there was no electronics development, etc., etc. I designed this room as a hobby room in there, and I also have an office next to the living room and stuff like that, because I already, did all the tinkering and other stuff, but there was no business around that. And we have a second floor, which has multiple bedrooms, etc. We kind of use for storage now, because there might have been children, but there's not going to be any children anymore. So, my girlfriend also worked away from home 100% of the time, but now she works at home 80% of the time. But she doesn't have an office, and she can take a room upstairs, and basically... I started a business, and because of that, I've outgrown the space I can use for that in this house in regards to storage. You've all seen Quinn boxed. But also work surfaces and work rooms. The reason this gets such a giant mess, even though I try to be really organized, is just I have nowhere to put it. I was putting it on layers on the ground, which isn't good. So the main reason is I need more room to grow for the business in that sense. So YouTube and the Quinn LED stuff. And also our home has, we've gotten to the point where we have slightly different requirements from it. And we thought, okay, we can adjust the current home, but there's limited options to do that. So we figured, okay, let's sell this one and build a new one somewhere else where we can incorporate all those things from the get-go. And, I can feel free to implement my own technical systems again, stuff like that. So that's what we're doing. Sorry, during my monologue, I missed chat. What's wrong with the current house? Yeah. You will be moving from DC to Utrecht in about 2 years. Also found the hockey team there for my kid. Nice! Wall of Pipes. Blue Man Group is listening. Yeah, I'm actually going to do a lot more central located wiring, Medved. So instead of the classical system here with centraal dozen in your ceiling and all kinds of stuff, I'm looking to bring a lot more to a central location so I can install hardware there and then do most of the stuff using home automation. Is there a live stream channel in the Discord, or am I being stupid? There is not. You can chat over here. You forgot that I have some spare storage here to take some of the old stuff off your hands. Are you planning to do a video series about the new house? Yes, we actually had a poll about that, and that was a wholehearted yes, please make some videos about that. So that's going to happen. I bet the place is going to be wired like the Starship Enterprise. That is a very nice comparison. So, Quinergy is postponed. Well, yes and no. I do want to finish the boxes, so I'm trying to build a sort of live streaming setup in the garage so we can actually build the boxes during a live stream. I think that'd be fun. And then once the boxes are finished, I am not going to adjust all the electrical and everything in this house, but all that stuff, which I did buy, is going to go to the new house and will be implemented from the get-go. And, well, there will be videos about that, etc. So, yeah, Quinergy is postponed in that sense, but will actually have some content. Well, I don't know when yet, but I'm hoping in the next few months. Star topology, yes. Quick question. Any idea when your amazing new LED strips will be available again? Want to pull them? We're targeting February to have a new batch and a bigger one this time. Rich, thanks Quindo, first time joining you live. I appreciate your work and the many ESP32 boards and digs to go I have here. Nice, thank you very much also. Mr. LGVB has done a lot of custom stuff in his house. Problem with that is when you go to sell. Somebody who understands wants to be able to maintain the tech, sure. But in that sense, if you centralize cabling and have your own equipment there, and then someone wants to buy your house, well, the house is as is. But if it's a centralized equipment, they can just replace it with whatever else that is generally available or understood, and replace the equipment if they don't want to use it. And I don't mind guiding them through some of the installs I have here. I have all the plans and everything, so sure, it's different, but I'm not sure it's a downside, you know? Will the new house have peering point to amps IX? I wish. I'll tell you a secret right now. The location where we're building the house has no internet. So during the construction I'll be using 5G and Starlink, and I have some plans to get fiber to that location which will probably cost me a pretty penny. Because, you know, I want to be able to do this. So, yeah, there's that. But it's a really nice location. So, you know, we'll see. It's not on the planet. No, it is on the planet. There is Starlink there, but there's no cable, there's no phone lines, there's no fiber. There is none. So exactly, Philip. As long as, you know, it's easy to understand what it is, and I don't mind even coming by and explaining what is what. You can just replace it with something more generic, and, you know, I don't see a problem with that. It really depends, E-Man. I'm still working out those plans. I have some ideas which would be cost effective, but we'll see. Yeah, Snillboy, it's even worse. It's in the Randstad. So, you know, but I'm not going to reveal where it is. It might leak at some point, I know, but, you know. Will only cost like 1 million. Well, then you guys have to buy some more Quinality stuff, because, you know, water and electricity and sewage is there. Yes, that's no problem. Avian carriers, yeah, no, yeah. Yeah. It's located underneath Utrecht, so it's not that far away from the civilized world, you'd say, but there's nothing there. Absolutely nothing. I mean, fiber, thanks, Philip. Fiber I can get. That's no problem, but, you know. The location is locked in. Yes, we have purchased the ground, and we are the owners, so me and my girlfriend are the owners of that ground. Actually, that's not true. Me and my girlfriend are the owners of that ground, and partially my company is also owner of the ground, because the part where I'm going to build, well, I guess the new QuinLED offices is owned by Intermittent Technology Incorporated. So, oh man, for the Fiber Fund, SEKS rules. Thanks, Johnny. Appreciate that. I believe your current AliExpress delivery guy will be relieved when you move on. If he gets paid per package, he'll be really sad. QuinLED HQ, yeah, I should write it on the outside. I know, Imam. I did LAN parties for like 25 years. Sadly, that's kind of gone now. That's fine. But during that time, I put in a lot of internet connections in very weird places where there was none before. Even in the middle of grass fields where there were just cows, there was suddenly then a new pop which you opened and you could play in your fiber. I could show you photos where I'm like in my car in the middle of a field. Suddenly there's a fiber out of the ground and I'm testing the internet speed. So I know how all that works, so that's why I'm pretty confident I'll be able to get it arranged. The problem is I don't know how much it's going to cost. So, yeah. Okay, so anyway, today we're going to take a look around this guy. This is the, well, you can't see that at all, L80S, and it's described as the all-aluminium chassis small desktop computer case PSU HTPC mini ITX PC house with power supply. With power supply? I don't believe there's a power supply in there. But I haven't opened the box yet. I think I looked at it once real quick and then I was like, okay. So let's see about that. There's a box in there. Okay. Let's get that out. Okay. So let's unpack this real quick. No, no, it's supposed to be internal PSU, or at least I want to make it internal PSU. The question is, all of this is not meant to go together, so I have no idea if that's going to work or not. So we have a very, very tiny PC. You can't see anything. Let's see, more ISO, I think. Like that. So, if you look at this, this is the cutout for the motherboard. So, I mean, there is not a lot of space in here. Right? There's two USB ports here. There's a button here. It's not a great button. You know, I like my buttons. This is, yeah. And, that's it. So let's take the feed off, take a look. There is no space for a PSU in there. Well, it'll have to fit anyway. But you haven't checked the description what PSU I want to use. That's a funny mini PC? It's not a mini PC? What do you mean? It's not mini? It's not mini enough? I have thought about adding AC, but then I'd also have to become a power supply expert. And there's only so many things you can become an expert in. So currently that's not on the tables yet. MRLVB. Mr. LJVB. Okay. So I unscrewed the feet. Oh wait, there's more screws here. Should I have not unscrewed the feet? I don't know. You can't fit a Meanwell in there. Well, that is about the size what we're going to fit, though. Okay, does it come apart now? Okay, yes. Okay, good. Okay, so this is just a plate. The motherboard standoffs are probably also on here. Okay. So this is the internals, and we might have to remove the USB board. I'm not too bothered about that. That's fine. Where's the button though? The button is here. Oh, this is the button assembly. No wonder it's a bit. Yeah. Okay. And then there's some bracket there for drives. We're not going to need that. Oh, the button fell out. Okay. So let's see if we can. No, we can't get in the top. There's no screw holes here. Then how do we get this out? This has to go out. Come out, right? Do you have to thread it through these pipes here? Dremel! First think logically afterwards. No. We're going to take a look at this. And the only thing... So this is one shell. This can't separate. But there's a seam here. So this can 100% come out. But it's screwed in through these ducts here, or these slots. I can't really show you on camera, it seems. These slots. Right? There. So I think it's hex. Might be. Well, first we can just maybe look at leaving it there. I don't know. I kind of want to have it come out. What's this? Maybe if I unscrew this. Maybe the top will come out. Let's see. Yeah, but oh yeah, okay, that helps. And then and then these probably. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah. So then, like that. Very nice. There's a piece of packaging stuck in there. Okay, good. So I'm not going to need this bracket, so I think I want to remove it to have some bit of extra height for the CPU cooler. Time to RTFM? No. This is a AliExpress special. There is no RTFM. Oh, no worries. I have plenty of space here on my desk now that I've cleaned it up. Oh, wait. This holds the USB ports. So, if I don't use this plate, I won't have front USB ports. I'm okay with that. That's okay. I don't really need front USB ports, I think. So, but the button is located on the bottom, so that's okay. Right. Okay. Can I remove this? Yes, there's screws for that too. And it holds the top to the sides. It holds the top to the sides? No, I think that's this thing. Yeah, this holds the top. That's okay, but we can put that back if it's needed. So let's put this over here. There. Okay, so now we're left with a full shell like this. Okay. This is the top cover. Okay. And then we have the bottom cover. That's all I need. I don't want anything more. So this is the bottom cover, which then goes like that. And then we have the power button over here. So if it's a hole, yeah, okay, that works. Yeah, currently it's very sad because it's, stripped down to its parts. It's bare. It was only $60, okay? It wasn't expensive. And for some milled, it's pretty thick aluminium. It's, if you pay a non-Asian brand for that, you're going to be paying a lot more, I think. I did not have to remove the bottom. Maybe. Well, let's move on to the next part. Because there's more things that need to go into this chassis. So the next thing, we have a 48 gig kit. So that's 2 times 24 gig of SODIMM DDR5. Because we're going to be installing a Minisforum BD770i. I've shown that motherboard in a server build before. That's what I've been doing all my testing with. But the actual servers are going to use BD790Is. But okay, so we have 2 times 24 gigs, so 48 gigs in total. Oh, we have an accessory box for the case. I didn't even look at that. More screws. Oh, that's probably for the motherboard. Okay, okay, makes sense. That's it. And then the power supply we're going to try and put in there is a HDPlex 250 watt GAN all-in-one ATX power supply. Now it's going to be interesting because I didn't think of that. Yeah, this case does not have a hole for an AC socket. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. So I've been playing with these over the last few months, and these are, in my opinion, really nice. They are a full power supply, ATX power supply, so for your PCs. So they have a PCI cable, a SATA cable. We're not going to use that. This is for your graphics card, if you have one. We're not going to use that. Screws, okay. I don't remember what this is for. Oh, this is if you want to link multiple of these together. So you have a 500 watt instead of 250 watt power supply. not going to use that. This is the AC socket, or you can use this one. We're probably going to use this one. So don't need that one. So this just plugs into the power supply, and you can daisy chain multiple. But we're going to have to figure out a way to get this outside of the chassis. Maybe we even have to cut these cables, but we'll see about that. And then you have your ATX 24 pin. So it's a normal power supply. Oh, you get an extra plate. Okay. The Pico PSU is bigger brother. Yeah, exactly. But this does AC to DC, not DC to DC. And I was thinking, with how big that chassis is, well, relatively seen, that we should be able to fit this inside of there somewhere. Because this is the whole power supply. This is it. Do we get smoke this live stream? If I do it wrong, probably. But this is the whole power supply, and I've been testing it, and it can absolutely deliver 250 watts without a problem. Well, the AC side, you plug like this. There. And this is a female connector, so there's no pins exposed. Well, we'll see if we can jank it. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. But basically, we need to take a look at the chassis, and let's put the underplate in there. Yeah. Okay. There. So the motherboard needs to go in here, but I was thinking this case is not symmetrical. There's less room over here than there is over here. And I need to see, maybe this is the side of the PCIe slot. I think so. But we're not going to have a PCIe card. So I'm hoping that this actually fits in here. It does. Oh. Oh, it doesn't fit between the posts. That would have been so perfect. Oh, maybe it does if I, you know. Oh, that is not good. I don't know. Oh man. It does fit. I'm gonna try and show you how tight that is. So it kind of doesn't fit, but you have those posts there, and if I push it slightly, just slightly, I can make it fit. Let's see, that's too dark. More ISO. There. But I can make it fit between those posts. The case removed, there's nothing left of the case. Did you miss anything important? No, we're still trying to cram a PSU in a case that's not meant for it. Angle grinder, no. So I think I can squeeze it down in there, but it will depend on how high the motherboard is in this area. And I don't think it's very high. So it's time to get the motherboard out, but if you can see here, it kind of doesn't fit. Oh, I can't really feel the scratch, so it's barely not fitting. But hey, it'll form a great heatsink with the case. That's the thing. It's a thing, okay? So, you have a hole for the front. Perhaps the power cable can be connected there. No, I'm actually hoping I might be able to route it through, so I can have the AC plug. Oh wait. So I can have the AC plug outside of the case. I don't really mind that. And if I only need this guy over here, maybe I can, you know, squeeze it outside, something like this. Or if we want to make it even nicer, I could cut the cable, feed it through one of these holes, and then solder it together again, heat shrink it, etc., and then it's fine. Or, you know, even this hole over here, which is normally meant for a 12-volt plug or something like that, I can even abuse that and just feed the cable through there, cut it, solder it, and done. Defile the aluminium brackets. What? What do you mean? Oh, you mean those inside? No, I think I'll just squeeze the power supply in there. It's tight, but not impossible, right? So, and then this guy, I don't know what I'm going to do with this guy. Maybe I'll print a 3D housing for it, or something that I could maybe screw into one of these screw holes over here, and then it'll sit outside a little bit like that or something. I could also de-pin the adapter, but I don't know how it works with this type of adapter, so maybe we'll look that up later. Anyway, I think there's options for that, but we first need to figure out if the motherboard and the PSU are even going to fit inside. So for that, I need to turn off my current Proxmox testing node. Wait. Yeah, maybe not. I don't have to wait for it to turn off, right? Let's turn it off. Okay. So some of you who follow the live streams more often will remember this server. This is the Johnsbow N3 NAS case. So it has a top compartment over here, which is where your server hardware lives, or your desktop hardware, whatever. And then it has 8 drive bays over here, where you can have 8 SATA drives. And well, that's what I'll be using for the 3-node cluster. But as you can see, it's been slightly modified, because it now has a 10 gig card over here and a 10 gig card over here. And it's funny, this 10 gig card is actually using the PCIe Gen 4 times 1 Wi-Fi slot. I don't need Wi-Fi on my server, so that actually just gives me a whole PCIe lane for a 10 gig card. You can get about 18 gigabits per second over it, up and down at the same time. So that is perfect, and this is in there pretty strong. So yeah, but that'll be you know, shared during the server series, because I put a lot of thought in building these nodes basically. No, this wasn't the girlfriend computer I built. That was a different chassis, which also had a GPU and stuff like that in it. Because this chassis is really meant to build a NAS. Okay. Yeah. So if we take the top off, you'll see that I've modified the internal layout pretty heavily. No, the way around. So we now have a 30mm high CPU cooler in here with a fan guard. Normally this side has no fans, so I've modded 2 fans in here because I don't want to have fans in the back, and I'd rather have push air than pull. There is a 10 gigabit here now with a riser, and then there is a bifurcation card in here for another 4 M.2 slots for 6 in total, and for SATA connections, 10 gig connections, and other stuff. And then zip tie is the best mounting. Well, this is in there pretty tight. That's not going nowhere. Well, actually, it'd have to go out because I need to take the motherboard out. Aww. And there's a custom buck converter in there to deal with certain power requirements and things like that. But this video is not about that. That's a upcoming video. There's custom cables in here. Yeah. So let's, how am I going to do this? Let's unmount the PCI card. But yeah, it's going to be a very nice server with dual 10 gigabit, things like that. These are AQC 113s. So they're Marvel Aquantia 10 GE. So there's no SFP Plus slot in there. You can get them with SFP Plus too, but finding a 10 gig card that is also PCIe Gen 4 compliant for the, if you have a single lane, it's a bit more of a challenge. I dropped it, but it didn't drop. That's interesting. Okay, well, let's take this out. Oh, there it is. Okay. Take this out. I don't know if that's a smirk or not, Rich Hoff. No, this is not your standard build. This is completely customized to my needs the way I think it should be. Yeah. Okay, let's get that bifurcation card out. That is such an excellent technology. You can take an X16 slot like this and make it 4 times 4 slots, even with Gen 4. Excellent. Works great. Okay, let's take this out. Now, one thing I need to do, sorry, bear with me here. You can get 10 gigabit cards like this. So this is an M.2 times 2, also Gen 3 or Gen 4. And then you get a 10 gig, connector over here. And you can use an M.2 slot to add a 10 gig card. That's nice. I need to place those screws back, because otherwise I'm losing those forever. Yeah, so about the zip ties, I thought of many ways to mount it nicely, and in the end, the zip ties just work best. My current internet speed is 1 gig up and down. Okay. Good, not losing those. So now I'll probably have to kill the zip ties, because otherwise I am never going to get this motherboard out of there. Damn it. Well, at least I know this works. They only fail in combustion. What? There's multiple. Does that help? So, there. There's one here. And there's one here. There. This bifurcation card, I can look it up and link it if you want. I tested multiple, and they're not all as equally great or stable until I found this one. And this one has been working great for me for several months already, actually. So this one I trust. And this is a riser from a Wi-Fi slot, so an A+E card slot, to ×4. It only is electrically ×1, but Gen 4, so you get the full speed out of there. That's awesome. Ah, yeah, I'm on fiber nowadays. I canceled my cable subscription, so let's see if we can get most of the cables off here. There's all kinds of fan splitters and modifications and there. And then this one. Okay, I need to dig out some cables that I squished in there. So this cable needs to come up. Yeah, and then this one. Maybe I can try and get the motherboard out. Oh wait, this one. No, this one doesn't have the Wi-Fi anymore. No, okay, so it's not stuck to the back. Okay. Did you leave with your hands intact? Yes, actually, no problems. Okay, screw over here. So we're probably going to rebuild this server, or actually build a second one, because I'm going to be building 3 nodes in total during a live stream again. Not so much swapping cases, but I need this motherboard for the current thing we're building, and this one will get a different motherboard. So let's see if we can get this out now. Yes, nice. Okay. So now comes the task of unplugging the power cables from the motherboard, which are also always very tight. Oh, okay, that's one. Yeah, don't do that. Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh, these 24 pins. Come on. It's unclipped. Oh man. Is there a way to do that easier? I do not believe so. Man. Okay. 24 pin released. Yeah, it touched all kinds of pins on the back. That's not great. Oh well. Okay. So we're kind of done with this chassis for now. As I said, there will be more content about that in the future. So let's move this in here. Okay. Yeah, the 12 volt VO standard isn't a bad idea. Yeah, agree there. So let's see if it'll even fit in this case. I mean, it's mini ITX and this is mini ITX, so in theory it's all mini ITX, so it should fit. But in practice, okay, that is annoying there. You have to angle it in a little bit. Okay, yeah, it does fit. But this CPU cooler, let me try and show you. Oh, okay. This is a Thermaltake T30, so it's a 30mm high CPU cooler, and I think that will be too high. Now I could remove this fan guard, because in this case we're not going to need it. Heaps of space for the PSU left. Exactly, if I can jam the PSU like in here, or in here, or over here, I think that can work. Let me get my music back. So I need to remove the CPU cooler anyway, because I need to remove this riser cable. But I wonder if it can fit with this type of cooler, or this cooler specifically. I have a Noctua lying here, so if it doesn't, I can swap to that. I also had to use custom length screws to get this cooler on here. Yeah, so there's currently two M.2 drives in here already. Oh, and also I need to swap the memory, because currently it has 2 times 48, so 96 gigs in total. But we don't need that for a Windows 11 workstation thingy. Okay, so this grill I also added. You can get those cheap on AliExpress. Now I wonder, without the grill, can I tuck this in here? Yeah. Would it close? Other way around, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna close like that. Now, I know the motherboard's not mounted down, but I think it's just a little bit too little clearance. But that means if we can save 5mm by swapping this fan with one that's 5mm lower, that's 0.5 centimeter. That should work fine. Hold on, let me check something real quick. One moment, please. Okay. Right. So, oh, okay, it's already kind of disconnected. It wasn't screwed down. Okay, so this is a Wi-Fi slot riser to 4X at PCIe, but Gen 4, and it's only ×1, but okay. And it goes into the Wi-Fi slot you see over there. And that is a really easy way on modern systems to get some extra PCIe bandwidth. But again, we don't need this in here. So the M.2 SSDs are already under this heatsink with active cooling. So that's no problem either. Now, I'll probably swap those in the future, but at least it already has a Windows install on there. So for now, I'm just going to leave it there. It also has a different SSD in there with Proxmox. So let's get these memory sticks out while we can access them. Right, motherboard isn't screwed out. About the I/O shield, it's attached to the motherboard, so it came with it. There. Let's put in some new ones. Other way around. The motherboard is somewhat on the screw holes, so I don't think I'm crushing anything. Okay, these can go back in this little tray here. Keep them safe. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Look at this. Oh, wait. Bottom didn't come with it. There. I/O shield. It's attached to the motherboard with some screws here. So this is a BD770i, which has an 94... Now I need to look it up. It's an 8-core mobile Ryzen. But it actually boosts to 5 gigahertz. So it's a Ryzen 9 7945HX. It's a mobile part, but since it's not in a laptop, they give it plenty of power with a large heatsink, and it boosts up to 5.1 or 5.2, and it's a Zen 4 CPU, and very efficient because it's a mobile part. It's excellent. Right, knocked to a fan. Oh, wow. Where did I put that? I need to go find that. One moment. Any idea of idle power usage? Yeah, so I measured that in the server mode, and without hard disks it was about 18 watts, but that one had all the controllers and all kinds of stuff connected. So I think it'll idle around 10 or 12 watts or something like that. Fan! Where's the fan? I'm in the deep dark blue. I'm in the deep dark blue. So I have a fan here, but it's not the right one. So I wonder where I put it. I think over here somewhere. Let me check. No. Oh, no. I do need that fan. One moment, please. Clean up too well. It's all hidden now. Yes, that's how that works, isn't it? Hold the press. I found it. It's here. This is the fan I wanted. But now I need to find the correct screws, but I think I know where I put those. apologies that took a little while. I knew I made one of these little boxes with all the screws in there that I adjusted or changed. Just had to find it. Okay. So we don't need this one. And we want to use this one. So this is an NF-A1225 PWM. And we want it blowing up. Because then instead of the hot air being pushed against the memory, it'll be pushed outside of the case. So that's good. These fans always have some notches somewhere there. So we want to have it blowing up. Yeah, okay, now it's a bit blown out, but the arrow pointing that way. So we will put this here. There. I need to route this cable real quick. Wait, maybe I should screw in the motherboard first. Let's do that, shall we? Yeah, and we still need to figure out a way to get the cables outside, but we're going to do that by chopping it up probably. So I'll use these. I don't remember if these are from the case or from the motherboard, but we'll use them anyway. Okay, these do not thread in, so they're probably from the case, so I need to use the screws that came with this case. Yep. Let's see, there's no idea which ones. I'm thinking this type of the flanged head. Okay, yeah. Oh. True, but we also have reversed fans nowadays, so that's not always true anymore. But that's mostly with RGB involved. Okay, one more. There we go. And now we can tighten them down a little bit. There. So now this isn't going anywhere. We already have the M.2 SSDs. Let's work in here right now while we have the room. Power switch, power LED. Okay. Oh God. We only have... Actually, let's screw in the motherboard, or the back again, because otherwise it's just going to fall out the whole time. I think that's these black ones. What's with the music volume? If I talk, it goes down. Yeah, it's called auto ducking. Where do you fit the 4090? Yeah. No. Okay. Quite erratic. Oh, okay. Well, I've tried tuning it better. Maybe it didn't become better. Right, so we can also just add the feet again. Oh, wait. Thanks there, Andrew. Exactly, 5070 has absolutely the same performance as a 4090 in all cases, whatever you do with it, for sure. Yes. No. Okay, feet installed, and now this plate won't fall out anymore. So this looks good too. We might actually. Is this opening? No, okay. This looks open, but it has a wall there, so can't feed cables through there. We can feed the cables to here. That shouldn't be a problem. Yep. Okay. Front panel. Yeah, I have no clue what is what. We need to find the user manual for that. Let's do that, because otherwise, you know, this really needs to be built in steps, because otherwise it's never going to fit. User manual. Hopefully in there it says which connector is what. Not sure. Description, FAQ? No. Oh, maybe I need to go to support. Technical support. For motherboard 770i. Downloads. User manual. Ah, yes. What? Okay. Download. No, Philip. This is indeed for the CPU. It comes integrated with that. So that comes included. And this is for the two Gen 5 times 4 PCIe M.2 slots. So for your storage. So it has an included heatsink and fan for your storage. Okay, let's see. PDF. Okay, let's scroll through here. Blah, blah, blah. VRIO. Yeah. 02. Okay. Okay, there's one pin missing. Okay, yes. So I need to turn it like this. And then power LED. Sorry, I'm not sharing the screen, but power LED is the top left two. Power LED, okay. And then power switch is right behind that with ground on the right. So this one needs to be like, okay. Yeah, okay. So power LED goes there. And then power switch needs to go there, but in reverse. It's always great trying to get this kind of cabling in. I need to take the RAM stick out. There, easy. Let's try and hide this a little bit. I was going to say it's going to obscure my fan connections there, but we're not going to have any fans, so... Well, one CPU fan. Okay, that's back. Let's plug in the 8-pin also, because it's close to the fan. I believe that's this one. Does it matter? Yeah, I believe the split side goes over here. There. So now we can do the fan. Like so. And if we look at the profile shot of that, it should just clear the top plate. Let's see. Okay, how do I want to do this? I want to do this like that. And then plug this in. We still haven't gotten to the part where are you going to hide the power supply, but we'll get there. We'll get there. So let's try the top plate. Yeah. Perfectly. Yeah, this is using DDR5 SODIMMs. So yeah, top plate's perfectly flush, nice, and everything. Can we still screw it in? No. Oh my god. It's gonna have to come out. It's all have to come out again. Cause you have to build from the top, but you have to screw in the top plate from the bottom. That's painful, man. Yeah, but I can't screw this in. No, I actually like the Noctua colors, but screw it in from the outside. How do you mean? What outside? Okay, let's screw these in. The fan in, because that just needs to go there. I took it out wrong. Oh. I see what you mean now, Philip. I see what you mean. Okay. Well, we'll drop the motherboard out, and then we can fix that. Let me screw in. Here come the zip ties. Let me screw in the fan, and then we'll fix that. I agree that probably blowing down is normally a better orientation, but in the way this chassis works, and with the memory there, for instance, etc., I believe blowing it up is better in this case. And I have done tests with both, and it doesn't matter too much with this motherboard and CPU combination, etc. No, I don't believe we need the top cover, but we do need to make sure we can mount it later. So now this is all secured, right? I'm going to take off the bottom again. Sorry. Screaming at the screen at the moment. No, I do need to take the bottom off to remount the mounting hardware. I think. It wasn't mounted to the... No. Maybe you're right. We're there now. We're there now. Sorry. I'm just gonna drop this out. Which it doesn't want to do. Okay. Ah! Is it now stuck in there? Oh, wait. Okay. Maybe we'll have to try it you guys' way. Hold on. Okay, let's take a look at this. So we have this plate. I know this guy goes over here. But then, how do I mount it? Okay, so it has holes on the other side. Okay. Solder it shut. And then these clips Are they supposed to go over here like that? And you can angle it in there? Okay, okay. Yeah, I think I get it now. Sorry. We'll put it back. I thought it was going to be easy to remove the motherboard, but it isn't. So far, the construction quality is pretty good. The case is linked in the video description. Magnets! Yes! The solution for everything. Yeah, I mean, Apple is probably a lot smaller still, but there, you know, there's a reason for that, and that's also why it costs so much, is that they custom make everything. So, yeah, you know, there's benefits and downsides to that. Right, so, if we take a look at this plate, but where does it hook in? Oh, here, there's ledges here, okay. Right, okay, if you look inside of the case, you probably can't see it. There's two slots here. So, indeed, if I put this on in reverse, like so, then we could mount these little tabs here. Three G3 NUC boxes inside. Yeah. Could be. I mean, it's not the smallest, I get that, but I already have this motherboard, and it's pretty, I mean, it's pretty high performance. It's basically an 8-core desktop performance equivalent. Oh, try to bend it straight. And it's going to have the PSU inside of there. That's also a important differentiator, I think. So I think the black screws are for the outside. I only have 2, that's correct. Then I have 3 here, okay. Proxmox cluster, yeah. So, and now if we push this down, it should hook in here. Right, and then sit here, and then we can screw it in here. Okay. Pay attention. You guys were right. What's this hole for? I don't know. Okay. Oh, damn it. Okay. Right, we connected the front I/O. We're not going to have a USB because where would USB go? Oh, USB would go over here. We could look at janking in USB. Because in theory, this little board would go over here. So normally this would have to be on top of here, I think. Like that. I don't want that. I don't want any obstructions there. Wi-Fi connector hole, maybe, but you know. Yeah, but so for now I'm just going to leave the USB ports out. I'm not too bothered by that because I have USB ports on the back. But maybe at some point we could use some zip ties. Right, so let's fit all the power connectors we need. Oh, right, and this power supply actually comes with two 24 pins, a short one and a long one. Let's get the power supply. So we want to feed... oh wait, I put the PCB back without the button on there. Oh no! So this button insert needs to go there. Let's see if I can bend it. Oh no. What kind of stupid design is that? Okay, let's see if it's... I think it's on sliding... Yeah, okay, we can make that work. Right, okay, so now I have enough room. I think they did it intentionally, so there's slots there instead of screw holes. So now I should be able to push this button through somehow. Okay, I need to do it like this. So that it falls into the hole. And then you can... push this in here, I think. Okay, now let's see if the button works. Not really. What am I doing wrong? Well, the button's now probably always pressed. So let's push it in. So... this is a really crap button. How does this work? Does it need to go back further? Oh, okay, so it needs to go back further, okay. So let's screw it down. So does it work now? No. What? Okay, it needs to go back further, okay. Take it apart, start all over. No, but it sucks. This whole construction is really bad. I mean, I can't really go back any further. But if I angle it like this, it works. And if I don't, it doesn't. What? Man, that sucks. Yeah, that's not the best construction there. So I think what they did originally, let me check. They angled the PCB because it was in there crooked. So let's try that. Okay. No, now I can't press it at all. Okay. Wow, that's crap. Yeah, maybe we'll have to shimmy it. Because, I mean, what am I supposed to do here? Print a shim. Just stick something in there. Nope. Okay. What could we use? I don't know. Let's see. A connector of something. There. Perfect. Okay, now it's not connecting anymore. Jesus. Just bend it. Yeah, I guess so. Let me try. Oh, okay. Oh, now it... Okay, now the button almost falls out. So we should indeed just bend it. So let's put it back. Okay, button flush. No, I need to bend it back more. Now we bent it too far. Now it's not going anymore. Yeah, this is just the clip here. That's okay. It's in. Don't worry. So it works now. It's kind of crap, but it works. It's just a jank system. Okay. Button system, very jank. Jank level, ultimate. Good. But at least... Yeah, I can push the button, make it work. Okay, good, 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 good. So, where are we going to put this power supply? We tried it over here, I think. Problem is, we can't get the connectors. Oh, wait. The connectors are over here. That's not going to work. So, we have to do it reversed. That's okay. There. So now the connectors are over here. That's fine. Can this one reach? Yeah, this one can reach easily. And we have two 24 pins. We have a long one and we have a short one. So the short one, it needs to be really, really short. That's not going to work. So we need the long one. Okay. So let's plug this in to start with. There. That's clipped in. Good. And this one goes here. Stand on your head to push it. Needs Goldilocks cable. Yeah, I wish. Let's see. This one then goes here. And I think that's actually all the cables we need. Let's see. We need to jam this in here somehow, but we'll figure that out in a minute. There's plenty of space in my opinion. Make a little bit of loop-de-loops here, like that. And like that. So that's gonna fit. That's okay. There's fresh air from here. There's fresh, oh, I don't know, fresh air from the bottom a little bit, I believe. Yep. Okay. So the question is, do we jam in the I think we do. I think we're going to jam in that power supply right between those studs. So I need to take it out because we need the AC side here. Because we still need to make a connection with that in a minute. So let's see if I can get it down far enough. Whoa, that's tight. Oh! I think it's touching the motherboard. But I think it's the PCIe slot. Now, can the cover fit on? That's the question. So let's say we can do all this. Oh no. these brackets go over here. Oh wait. These brackets go over here. Oh, okay. Yeah, button still works. Yeah, that works. That's doable. That is doable. It's a little bit high over here, but I might need to push it down a little bit more. Wait. Hold on. Okay. So maybe, yeah, okay. Final push there. Because now you can see, you can see how tightly packed that's in there. It's scoring it a little bit, but just a little bit, I mean, it can. Okay, it can't really wiggle. Captain tape over the PCIe slot. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try and figure out to see what it's hitting. But I mean, it has to be the PCIe slot, I think. There's nothing else down there. Now the question is, how do I get it out? So let's see if I can still get it out. Okay, we're gonna do it with the cables. Yeah, it might be wedged in there now. Do I have a hook? Some kind of hook? Maybe. Okay, let's try a little bit more. Screwdriver either side. Yeah. I also kind of want to check if there's metal filings at the bottom. That wouldn't be good. I don't think so, but so I need to push on this side and then use the connectors on this side, I think. Problem is it angles. I just need to get a little bit. It's not in there tight. I mean, I can still move it, as you can see, but it's in there tight enough. Oh wait, there's a cable on this side too. Okay, don't do this at home. Okay. No, it's stuck on something. But what? Need the undo button, yeah. What is the best way to get this out? Hold on. I should be able to safely release this. Yes. No, that's not going to fit, is it? Oh, the screwdriver yeah, that's a good one too. Suction cup is a good one too. No, damn it. These are too wide. Okay. Let me put them back real quick before the camera comes down. Okay. Yeah, I think so. But actually, pushing it from here, because you can see it. So if my screwdriver indeed would fit, I need to make sure I don't hit the motherboard. Oh no no no! I feel it digging into the metal. Yeah, that's gonna work. Yeah. Ooh. It's coming. almost have grip. Ah, uh-oh. Don't hit the motherboard. Okay, spudgers. Do I have spudgers? Damn it. I think so. Yo, no, exactly. Well, let me think. I do, but these might be too big. Let me try. Yeah, they're just too big. One moment. I don't know. Some heat shrink. Where are the smaller ones? This is a smaller one. There. Okay. Talk about a tight fit. Oh! Okay. Okay, so let's see the damage. So yeah, if we look down here, we can clearly see that the PCIe slot, which you would imagine, because normally there's a graphics card in there, is the first thing it's going to hit. Even these pin headers over here are lower, and it's plastic, so we didn't need to take it out anymore. When in doubt, C4. Yes. Yeah, after 3 or 4 times it'll fit better. Yeah, probably. But if you look at the sides now, you see that there's a score mark here, but if I put a little bit of spit on there, okay, it doesn't really come off. But I'd say that's no problem, right? It doesn't protrude the case or anything like that. There's not really any metal filings down there. I was worried about that. Let me... There. If there were any, they're gone now. Yeah? I think this is actually fine. So, let's figure out the AC situation here. Because the hole we wanted to use yeah, but I mean the side is completely blank, well, except for the pits I put into it now. Those are the pits from that screwdriver. Oops. But I mean there's nothing there. It's impossible for something to touch. Because there's no electrical connections outside of the slot. Those are much deeper. So that's fine. That's fine. Okay. So let's figure out the AC connection. Could whip the... Tape a pull tab. Huh. Well, we know now how to do it with the spudger, though. Doesn't fit over the RAM slots? Oh, you mean just put it over here? I guess that's possible. And then we can jam the cables. But it was such a nice fit. I mean, well, hold on. Let me try and figure out this cable situation real quick. Yeah, no. Oh wait, there's cables over here now. Yeah. This isn't bad either. And now we could use the shorter motherboard cable. This is fine, we can hide that. And then we have plenty of space over here to work on this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's try that. That might actually be a better choice. Scratched it up for nothing. Top lid won't fit. Maybe. We'll try. Let's try it. Let's try it. Hold on. Ah! This darn 24 pin again. Actually, I think it's better for airflow. Ah! Hold on. Jesus. Because the vents are on the sides and the front doesn't have a vent. No, I don't think those will fit. But we can do that on the back. That's not a problem. Yeah, these darn 24 pins. Because now I can't reach it. Okay, this side's out. Ah, okay. Maybe you just plug in the motherboard first. Click in there. Okay. Okay, I think it clicked. Yeah. So now... Oh, maybe we won't be able to make the bend. Let's see. This goes in here. Nope, it's not in yet. Yes, that's in. Okay. Then we have this mess. Oh. Let's put that here for now. Tuck that away. So now that cable's nicely tucked away. But the question is, will these bend like that? I think so. And we still can get it between those posts. Let's try that. Oh no, the top cover is slightly wider. Yeah, this chassis doesn't budge, okay? I think we can get that low enough. Like that. It wants to come up, but that's okay. But in theory, we should be able to... Oh wait, let's put this over here. Hook in this plate and close it. Yeah. Yeah, we could double-sided tape it down, but I don't think it's neat. I mean, I don't know what you're going to do with your PC, but there's nowhere it can go. So, I mean, does the button still work? Well as before. Okay. Damn it. Yeah, no, this isn't going anywhere. Okay. Yeah, I'd like this to be better, but it's not touching anything. It can't reach the motherboard or the RAM. Well, it could reach the RAM, I guess. Yeah, it could touch the RAM. But I don't want to put Kapton tape on there because it could be insulating for heat also. But as long as it's up here, it's not a problem. And it's actually not touching the RAM, because there's the ridge of the CPU cooler is higher than the RAM, and it's basically, you can push it down. So we can push it down right up to here. That's the ridge of the CPU cooler. It's touching the CPU cooler ridge. But that's okay. So it shouldn't bother the RAM. Okay. Now, okay, next. We figure out this situation. I don't think there's a... Is there an easy way to depin these? So we don't need to depin this side. We want to depin this one. Remove the extra connector. So we're just left with this part. No, but there is actually airflow there, because now this side is open, the other side is open, and the bottom is open. So if you look at the fin stack is this orientation, so the heatsink will actually suck in air from the side of the RAM. So that's good. That's good. You need a tool to depin. Yeah, I was afraid of that. That kind of sucks. Let's see what other connector we had. We have this one. No, I don't like that one. Yeah, I don't think there's much choice. Oh, we can just cut it and Wago it. I am taking the easy route today. I guess we can take some of these beefy Wagos. So I don't want to cut this side, because then we can leave this original. Full jank! No, we need to go full jank. So if we cut it over here, we can feed this in, wiggle it over here like that, and then we can still use the original connectors and things like that. Yep, that's what we're going to do. Now, this one has 2 black wires and a yellow wire. Yellow is easy. Splice in a power cord. No need for external connector. Oh. There's enough room for that. I mean, we can just jam all this in here, right? And this goes in here, and that's fine. That is a great solution. I have dozens of power cords. Now the question is, will it fit through here? But I think so. It just wouldn't be replaceable. But it would be replaceable because you just have to take the lid off. I like that. I like that. Hold on. So, we just take this guy. This is already, cut up. And will it fit through this hole here? It does. Strain relief be damned. Oh, hold on. There. So then... Oh wait, no, we actually need a connector. So I need one that's whole and then cut it. Okay, bad. The RGB strip go. I don't know. But now we have a choice. Do we go with a long cord or a short one? Yeah, no, but if we don't cut off the internal connector, I don't have to modify the power supply, which I'd rather not, because then I can always use it for something else 5 years down the road or whatever. I think I'm going to go with the long one. And then we can put the excess we don't need in the chassis. So it's like a vacuum cleaner where you can pull in and out the cable. Okay, hold on. Oh, where do I have my good cutters? I don't know. Sorry, we're not going to use the good cutters. We're going to use the scissors. There. Okay, let's get a bit of this off. There. And then we also need to get it off on this side. A little bit more. There. Let's put this away. So we feed this through the chassis hole. Oh no, this is bigger. It'll work. It'll work. It's just a bit stiffer. I just need to get it past the screw here. Stuck again. What? Lube it up. No, it's okay. I just need a little port inside. Okay, there. I need a little bit more cut off, actually. It's integrated stock relief, but yes. Okay. So now we have these wires, and we have these. I also need to make this a little bit better and more. Oh, damn it. Okay. Okay. So let's strip those. And now the question becomes, wire ferrules or not? Because this type of connector should work fine without wire ferrules. Oh no, I stripped the cable. Damn it, I hit the cable. Okay.
Alright. I'll tell you the truth.
Okay, I need to get it inside properly there. Let's give it a tug test. Yeah, okay, I can pull it out, but it's hard. Damn it. Well, it's the ground, sure, of the earth, but let's do it. I was gonna say let's do it properly, but I think we're past that. So let's. Oh. Damn it. Okay. Okay, no damaged wires, good. So let's do some wire ferrules and then do a tuck test. Will white fit? I don't think white will fit. I know you're not supposed to twist them. No, white will never fit. Okay, let's do this guy.
Alright. I'll tell you the truth.
I need to strip them a little bit further, actually. The problem is, will the wire ferrule fit inside the Wago? I think so. And that's the issue I have with this stuff. This doesn't work great. See, it comes pushing out. This one was really made for wires, so we're not going to use ferrules. And for the tuck test, it worked okay. So, right. So let's see. We just need to do the colors in the right order. Okay. Okay, this needs to go all in at the same time. No, putting a blob of solder on it actually would make it worse over time. Okay, I think that's good. So now I just need to line it up there. Yeah, but it's also a question of if it's a good connection or not. Now, it's not going to draw thousands of amps, but, you know. Okay, I believe those are also all in there correctly. So now we have this. Well, let me clean up this mess a little bit. We should be close to turning it on, Philip. There. So we should be able to put this down here. And then do it like that. And then we take the original part. Come on. Like so. And we connect that together. Okay, we need to unjack this. Hold on. I want to squeeze this in here. Yeah, I mean, this case is meant for Mini ITX, yes. But I'm not sure it's meant for an 8-core Ryzen with integrated PSU. Okay, that should fit. Now, we need to be able to reach those things here, but I think that's going to work. Okay, where's the plate? Wow. It went in surprisingly easily. I didn't expect that. Okay. Let's screw it down. That's always what you do, right? Don't test it, screw it down. Okay. I think that's it. Does the button work? It's not great, but it's just a bad button. So, okay. Yeah. I mean, I've seen worse. No, well, yeah, I've seen worse, but probably done by me. I think it's on a different breaker. I'm not 100% sure. But, let's try it. Let's do it. I need to wash my fingers real quick because I think I have some metal shaving or dust in there. Hold on. One second more. If there's anything in there, I try to pull it out like tape with some, you know. Yeah, should be good. Okay. Let's see. Music. Well, we need HDMI for the capture card. We need some 2.5 gig LAN because that's nicely built in. We need some peripherals. Put those in the USB 2 ports. There. Okay. We want to keep this on screen, I guess. Let's see here. And then we need to activate this capture. Okay. So if the screen the stream disappears, you know what happened. Let's plug in the power cord into my meter socket. Good. Power. It drew like 23, 30 watts for initial capacitors. Okay. Okay. Let's try this janky button. Oh! Fan spin. The mouse is illuminated. But we have to wait for the BIOS. Since it's been off for a while, it's an AMD Zen 4 platform. So it needs to do some memory training. The fan... Oh, there we go. There is the mother... Oh! Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Boot menu. I want Windows. Look at that. Oh yeah. We've got Windows. Yeah? So far it's pretty silent. Well, I have my headphones on. Yeah, I hear nothing. Oh yeah, the fan stopped. I mean, okay, the SSD fan is in there too, sure, but this is basically the only fan, so it's not spinning very loud. It's currently, oh wow, it's currently using 50 watts. It was just using 12 watts. Yeah, my local secret password. Yeah? Do I have network? Yeah, I think so. Yep. Do I have hardware info? This is too small, sorry. I should have hardware info in there. Yeah. Yeah, that's too small. It's currently using... Oh, it's going all over the place. Hold on. 60 watts, 15, 17, 15, 45, 16, 14. I mean, it's a mobile platform, so it declocks very, very rapidly. Oh, it's doing Windows Update? Yeah. But I have network, so that's probably why. Let's see. The CPU temperature is 43 degrees. Actually, I think you guys have a bigger screen than I do. Let me project this somewhere else. There. Oh, now I can read. Okay. Yeah. The T die is 42 degrees, and it spiked to 57, but that's all fine. Yeah. It's idling around 13 watts, 14 from the AC side, so the conversion is also in there. Yeah, the fan is just off. Well, let's do a stress test of some kind. I believe CPU Z can do a stress test. Bench. I don't know. Bench CPU. Oh wow, 130 watts from the wall now. Oh, and now I hear the fan. It's not loud. I mean, it's a Noctua, so... Okay, it spiked up to 90 degrees. Yeah. But yeah, the CPU reached 100 watt. That's to be expected. But it's already down to 50 degrees again. 47. So, I don't know. Stress CPU? Yeah, 126 watts. 127. Let's see what clocks we're getting while stress testing. Oh. We're at 4.8 gigahertz. That's okay. On all 8 cores, I mean, so... Yeah, but Ryzen, Zen 4 Ryzen CPUs will get as hot as they can, and that's basically their way of throttling performance. So you need to look at the temperature in combination with the frequency. If you're hitting 91 with 2 gigahertz, something's wrong. But if you're hitting 91 with 4.8 gigahertz, that's fine. It's falling down slightly. Yeah, it's hovering between 4.7 and 4.8 now. Yeah, I mean that looks fine to me. The CPU is still drawing 92 watts, which, you know, it's a mobile part, so it's actually rated for less sustained. So it's still in some kind of turbo state. And I think if we stop it, let's look at the temperatures: 80, 72. Fans already ramped down. 60, 57. Yeah, 52. 49. Yeah, so, you know, it is what it is with the integrated heatsink. But I think that's perfectly fine. Because this is a 8-core hammering load, and I'm just going to use this as some kind of workstation, right? So, I'm never going to do that. Let's see what else is on here. What's a good test? I don't know. Task manager. I don't think so. Where are you? Well, our 48 gigs of memory is there at 5200 transfers. That's good. So both sticks are detected. Our Ethernet is connected. It should be at 2.5 gigahertz or 2.5 gigabit. Let me check. Yeah, 2.5 gigabit. So that's good too. And the integrated graphics are pretty okay. You know, the AMD side of graphics are generally pretty good. Can it run Crysis? I think it actually would. The best test is sharing secrets. Oh. What time is it? Oh, okay. It's been we've been streaming for 2.5 hours already. Wait, we've been... Oh, damn it. That's why everything is slow. Hold on. We're having encoding lag because my streaming PC, its graphics card, can't handle it. I'm going to try and replace that soon. Let's see. I think I need to turn off the desk there. Did that fix it? Reset. Yeah, now my mouse also feels more fluent. Need a 5090. Oh, we're still getting encoding lag. Damn it. Facecam off. I guess we just make this the whole screen. There. We're still having encoding lag. What? What do you mean? Okay. Yeah, I can't fix that right now. So this is what it is. Okay. It's not bad. There you go. Oh yeah, Cinebench R23. That's a good... Yeah, I think it's actually on there. Yep, there we go. So let's turn these off. Multi-core, let's go. Beam. Yep, 127 watts, 125, 126. I did a video about a KVM like 2-3 years ago, I think. You should check that one out. That was pretty good. Okay, we're getting... Let's see what we're getting. I can't see it because of the chat. Hold on. 17,000 points. I think that is quite good for something this this small size. Yeah, but I actually need a new video card in my streaming PC. I've been battling with this for a little bit, but it's been planned. So I want to get a 5080, maybe a 5090 for my main desktop, because that's also where I do all my editing work, etc. And then move the 4070 Ti Super, which has 2 encoders, into the streaming PC. 17,488. I think that's pretty good. I don't. No, let's look at Cinebench scores. I don't know. Yeah, stop it. Oh, no, not the Microsoft Store. Okay. Cinebench R23 for a Ryzen 7700X or something. So slightly above 17,000. Oh, okay. And a 7700X will do 20,000. So a desktop version is slightly faster. But, I mean, you know, that's fine. I mean, you're going to have perfectly fine desktop performance because that's more bursty and it boosts nice and high. Just if you load all cores, yeah, you know, but I'm not going to use it for that anyway. So I think this is very nice. And what I like about the Zen 4 stuff, it's really nice and snappy. So if we go to quinled.info, no, wrong. Quinled.info. Beam. It's really you know, responds quickly. So that, I mean, that's perfectly fine. Yep. Cool. What's the boot time from off? Oh, you'll be surprised about that. Oh no, the BIOS is set to boot to Proxmox from the other SSD, so I can't really show you that, but it's a few seconds, so it's really quick. So yeah, okay, let's turn this capture off there. Very cool. This thing, I mean, it hasn't crashed yet either. It's not overheating. Oh, we can... okay, one last thing, because I know someone mentioned it. We can check the temperature of the RAM. But since all the air, or a lot of the air, is actually being sucked in via the channel from the RAM, I think it'll be fine. The dim... Oh, yeah. The dims are 38 degrees and 37 degrees. I think they're fine. Yeah, I think AMD is the only choice right now. The SSDs are probably also fine because there's a fan on there. Where is it? Yeah, this one is 37 and this one is 27 degrees. So, no problems there. And the motherboard, 34 and 38 degrees. CPU, 46 degrees. I don't see any problems. Very nice. Very nice. Good. So that's very good. That's a great begin of... is the LED? Oh, the front LED isn't working. What you gonna do? I don't really care. Actually might be better. So let's get my drink. I think I earned it. The Sandia. Right? 14.1 watts. 14.3, 14.2. Could probably tune that a little bit lower if I really wanted to, but... the BD770i, I think, is a $450 combination. So you get the motherboard, the CPU heatsink, the CPU, the M.2 heatsink. Everything is all one thing. You just add a fan on top and memory and the power supply. Done. Need to replace with a pink power LED. Well, I think if we add the requirement, this is nice. It reminds me of those. You had those ice creams. Festini, I believe, or Festini strawberry or something, or I don't know. Those little ice creams from way back. Anyway, if we add the requirement to mod a Queen LED in here, that's going to be a bigger challenge. Yeah, so the new servers are also based on the Minis Forum motherboards they offer. And some online say, oh, they're bad value and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, you go buy a motherboard which has 24 PCIe lanes you can actually use. And a very fast CPU that's also energy efficient in there. And a heatsink and an M.2 heatsink, etc. for the same price. And you can't. If you buy a socketed motherboard, the motherboard is going to be way more cramped. And it's going to have way less features. And, you know. So I'm really a big fan of those. Oh, awesome. Yeah, you just use dig quad PCBs with some components soldered on there for power injection. That's fine. That's perfect. Yeah, I love them too, because PCIe bifurcation, I've been testing a lot with that, and because I've been building this for months. It works perfectly. I mean, yeah. And this system now, if you look at it, it's idle at 14 watts. The fan is just off. And there's no other... Well, the M.2 fan is in there, but it also is thermally regulated, so it's probably also off. I mean, this is silent. Because the PSU is also silent. There is no noise. So, yeah. I really like their stuff. And there's some complaints about, like, you can't change the fan speed in Windows. No, but if you take a little bit of time to figure out how their fan speed auto regulation works in their BIOS, I actually understand and like it, and it works perfectly fine because these are my custom tuned settings. You can cook an egg on your Intel NUC. Wow, no, this is barely warm. I mean, it's only drawing 14 watts. It can't really get very warm. Oh, man. Good luck with your ankle, and glad you enjoyed, Josh. If it's good BIOS control, yeah, then it's nice if you can do it in Windows too. But, yeah. If there's a GPU in the mix, I can understand wanting to also use the values from the GPU, which you can't really do in BIOS control. I do that too with fan control, but for this system, I don't care. So yeah, this is perfectly closed. It's nice, nice little box. So we need to share a secret, huh? What can I share right now? Because I've been working on a lot of stuff. But it's not done yet. I have 3 prototypes in the mail. Yeah, but they're in the mail. So I think the secret is that I'm gonna be working on a series of videos and a lot of articles specifically about a new Proxmox server cluster I'm building, and there will be some live streams, there will be some videos, some articles, things like that. Of course, as I said, I also want to do some Quinergy stuff this year. Not sure when yet. And I want to... well, there's going to be lots of LED stuff. I have some nice things planned. And maybe already some new stuff about the house. Yeah, lots of things coming. I mean, 2024 is a great year, and if it's up to me, I hope I can achieve the same results or better. So you can use Linux if you want, little Papa John. That's fine. There's also Proxmox on here because it has 2 M.2 slots. So, but I when I looked online at this chassis, it was like, I bet you I could fit one of those passive power supplies in there. And we actually found multiple spots we could put it. But I think the end result with the cable sticking out like this, I mean, sure, can it be cleaner? I guess. But we didn't have to modify anything except the power cable, which I have hundreds of. So, I mean, I think that's best. Sure, Josh, just use install.quinled.info and USB flash it. That should clear up any corruption, things like that. Cool, Andrew. I'll post it on the Discord in the 3D printing channel. So yeah, I hope we're gonna see a lot of you guys back. Oh no, wrong keyboard. For the rest of the year and for all the content that's coming. For today, I want to thank you for hanging around. It was fun. We built something again that works. That's always a great result. Although Philip would rather have it exploded. But who knows? Maybe at some point. And in the last stream of the last year, we had lots of smoke. So, I mean, there's that. Thanks for coming and hanging around, guys. Bye-bye.
And under